Hi there, students. A failed state. Okay, a failed state is a country that is not able to look after itself. The government is not in control. The police are not in control. This is a government or a ruling group that have lost physical control of their country. They're not able to provide public services. They're not able to look after people. Now, I think originally this phrase failed state was first used to about Somalia in the 1990s. So what is a failed state? Well, there's no exact definition, but let's see, a government that can't collect taxes, a government that can't enforce the law, a government that that cannot guarantee people's security, a government that, or a ruling group that doesn't have control over their territory. They don't maintain the infrastructure. And this normally happens where there's massive corruption or massive criminality. And there are people who are self-appointed, taking control of these things. Normally, this when things like this happen, then people are refugees and leave the country. And as I said, this was originally applied to Somalia, as there was a coup that got rid of the dictator Siad Barre. But there are a lot of states that are failed states or close to being failed states. I think, for example, Afghanistan might have been considered a failed state, or Haiti. These are countries where perhaps there are criminal gangs ruling the streets, and the state or the government is not able to do anything about it. There may be various different warlords or paramilitary groups, armed gangs that control the country. And what else defines a failed state? Firstly, the failure of the rule of law, the failure to be able to protect people, the presence of revolutionaries, political corruption. There is no justice system. The judicial system is completely ineffective. There is no bureaucracy at all. The military tell the those in power what to do, and then there are different regional forces, different regional factions. Now, in a failed state, very often there are parts that have failed. So there are cities where the government doesn't have control, and there are other places where they are. Is this a failed state? Maybe it is, but I think it's a failed state. It's to do with people running away. It's to do with economic development. It's to do with the failure of the state, that the state doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And I think maybe perhaps civil war is very often a case. Civil war is an internal war. Okay, so a failed state, a state that doesn't do what a state is supposed to. So, failed formality. This is a political word. I would give this a 6.5, maybe a 7 in formality. Use it in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, or something very formal. So, bye for now. Failed state.